All right. Yeah, I would say definitely a lot more pleasant with the brake on. And that is really cool. There's the smoke coming out of the top of that. That is just badass. All right, so I couldn't be happier today. Let's load some buckshot. Load some buckshot. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, on to part 2 of the video, probably the more interesting one. I'm going to be running Pro Mag magazine and drum. These magazines are probably either the most loved and hated magazines on the market for everything from the AR-15 to pistols to the MK 1919 platform. Some people will stand by and say, hey, I got 4 drums and they all run flawlessly. Somebody else will say, I have 1 drum and it doesn't work at all. It's been nothing but problems. I can't run anything in it. So I'm going to see which I have, quite honestly. And ProMag does have a lifetime warranty on all of their stuff. So I fully intend on making use of that. But I want to say that it's going to run fine. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because ProMag has been around for a very long time making patterned magazines off of a myriad of platforms. So I tried the drum on the FD12 and it is the most awkward and uncomfortable thing. It just does not want to sit right, and it's just I can't even get my wrist around it. So I'm going to fire that suppressed out of the VR80. So first, I'm going to fire, let's see, I think there's about 5 rounds in here. This Pro magazine is the first time fresh out of the plastic bag, and I don't know what the results are going to be. Let's give it a run. Okay, it fits in there nice and tight. All right, still doesn't drop, but that's a existing problem. All right, so here we go. First 5 rounds. Not bad. Okay, so that works. No issues there, and I will load it up. And I am curious to see if subsonic ammunition will load. Will fire out of the VR80. By the way, the speed on some subsonic, it is coming out of the pipe at 980 feet per second. That is far below the minimum, what is it, 1,300 feet per second requirement for semi-automatic shotguns. Typically, right? Semi-automatic shotguns tend to, at least it's advertised that they like it hot. I found it that I'm running these 1200s all day without any problems. So let's go ahead and see if some 980s will work. Okay. That felt really soft. Maybe not. Nope. It is not completing the cycle. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think we need to go any further with that. And maybe it's a gas thing. We're going to try it suppressed as well. Okay, let's move on to the drum. Throw that back in here. Okay, so we got the VR80 suppressed, and I'm going to throw this drum on here. All right, so chambered, and man, this thing is heavy. Holy smokes. All right, this is the first time I've ever loaded this drum, so let's see what happens if I just let it rip. Wow. That's it. So no last shot hold open on the drum. Will it fire? The 980s, subsonics. We'll find out. Oh, that's my fault. Nope, same thing. But boy, that is really quiet. So if you wanted to use this like a bolt gun, there's definitely some practical use there. Because boy, it is really quiet with the subbies. Okay. Wow. I can almost see the shot going down. I can definitely see the shadow of the shot going down range. That is impressive. Wow. And I hope I'm capturing that for you guys on the GoPro feed. Wow. That's it. All right, so right out of the box, brand new. Let me set that down. That is awfully heavy. My Pro Mag drum ran fine. It ran fine in the VR80, and I assume it would run fine in FD12. Assuming that, you know, you could get your arm around the thing, but I don't recommend that. There's no practical use. It's the most awkward thing ever. But I mean, I have seen people run them with it on there, but hey, to each their own. So the drum will pretty much be used for my VR80, and there is smoke just pouring out of the pipe, and that's just the most badass thing I've ever seen. But subsonics, not today. Bolt gun use for hunting, yeah, but then again, it's going to be a very short range. So maybe I would say for varmint use, it would be fine, but just understand that it's not going to cycle in your semi-auto. Even though mine are completely broke in, but it's not even close. I don't feel the bolt coming all the way back. So let me load up again and we'll do that again. Okay, so I just got the Pro Mag drum loaded back up and it worked flawlessly the first time. I cannot believe that it ran so well out of the suppressed VR80 that I'm going to do it again, and this time I found some clay sitting around. I'm going to oblige them. Okay. Okay. And you guys will be able to see the impacts when I upload the video to probably YouTube. All right. That worked very well. All right. That's it. Wow. Again. Wow. I am impressed with that. I think that's the hottest it's ever been. All right, well that works. Okay, let's put that down for a little bit. And let's fire some slugs out of the FD12 with the V6 brake on. Should be clocked nice and neat. Yep, that's it right there. Nice and slug. That's got to be right to the 12 o'clock position. Boy, it is so much lighter. Yes, I could just feel all the weights in the back end. But man, with especially without the suppressor on there, that just feels so much more nimble and agile. All right, so these are some slugs with the V6 brake on. All right. Yeah, I would say definitely a lot more pleasant with the brake on. And that is really cool. There's the smoke coming out of the top of that. That is just badass. All right, so I couldn't be happier today. Let's load some buckshot. Load some buckshot. Fire some buck out of this thing. Oh yeah, all day. Wow, obliterated that stuff. Yeah, I like the brake. That's pretty sweet. Okay. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. I gotta do some slow-mo stuff and I need my phone for that. All right, as I close this video out, I'd like to take a minute to thank some of the people that made this happen. So we got Jake and Adam from Sharpshooters out here in Augusta, Georgia. And I also want to thank Carolina Supply for sending me this V600C's brake for the 12 gauge shotgun. I really like it, and the difference is noticeable, definitely. So I want to thank everybody that likes and subscribes to the video, and I really appreciate you guys doing so. Please leave a comment in there. Let me know what content you'd like to see between my favorite two shotgun platforms, the FD12 and the VR80. So to finish off with that, I'm going to send you guys home with a mag dump. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Take care. See you next time. Hey, just a closing segment here. I got Jake from Sharpshooters, and he's going to let me fire this. What is this monstrosity?
This is a Magnum Research BFR chambered in 450 Marlin.
Okay. In the interest of safety, since I haven't found a revolver like this one, you just mind loading it for me?
Yeah.
Just for safety.
So this guy, load in, index it about right there.
Okay.
All right.
Now, pull the hammer back. That's going to be right where I need it to be, right?
Be ready to go.
All right. Outstanding. Wow. That's awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. Again, this is Dynamo 55B, and I'm at Sharpshooters in Augusta, Georgia. Thanks.